Exercise gets the blood flow, and that means more oxygen to our brain. Physical activity has the power to influence most of us, and that means that it can change statistics. Did you know that childhood obesity in the past 14 years and more than doubled, and it is becoming one of the leading problems in the United States? 1 in 3 children is either overweight or obese. I invite you, all of you, to strive and fight against childhood obesity. And a pledge is the first step towards that change. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jessica Vallone, the owner and founder of Tip Top Shape, a program that combines fun activities, educational workshop, and a full range of nutrition snacks. Okay. So, as I was a teenager, I always wanted to be a fitness instructor, but I love starting business. And after graduation, I moved to the United States, and throughout the years, I've been working in the hospitality business. I acquired good knowledge of food and event planning. And after I escalated to corporate, where I could polish my business skills. But after my second son was born, I actually lost my job, which was more a wake-up call for me than anything else. I wasn't happy there. So I realized that I gained what I was losing. And I joined the gym to find myself. And that's where I found Zumba. I love Zumba since the first time. It's catchy, you're moving around, you have fun, you're getting fit, and you don't even realize that. So after a few months, I decided to get licensed in Zumba instructor. And I was practicing at home, putting the music together and the routines, and I had the kids come and enjoy the routine with me. They had fun, they were getting healthy, I was getting healthy, and we had the best time of our life. So seeing my happiness in their eyes was more than enough for me to make them move. So I became a Zumba kids instructor, and I started volunteering through the city in summer camps. And that's how Tip Top Shape was born. Tip Top Shape is connected to community center and after school program in Brooklyn. What it does, it is provide wellness and nutrition for children. Zumba is a lifestyle. Zumba is fun. Zumba is safe. It is effective. And best of all, it's good for everybody. It's good for any age, for any fitness level, because every move has a modification. Zumba inspires the kids to have controlled movement. We go from leg kicks to arm reach and weights. Zumba help the kids to control the weight management. And it helps them with the energy, and it also fight depressions. We all know that exercise is going to keep them out from zoning out in class, having better grades, and having focus and sleep better, which is one of the best things. But when it comes to workshops are fun and playful ways for kids to discover their self-esteem and their self-awareness. They discover what is their strengths and weaknesses, so they can mature and grow to become young, successful adults. The workshop help them to build mental fitness, which is how to relate in a positive way with people. It's help them with fairness, building relationship, character, confidence. And all of that are skills and assets that they will need whenever they're going to be out there leading the everyday lives. And the healthy eating is speak for himself. Let's use water instead of juice. Let's use oatmeal cookies instead of chocolate chip cookies, and fruit skewers, and cheese, and everything else. Once the kids are going to feel like they are in charge of their choices, they're going to feel motivated. And of course, they're going to go towards the healthy eating. My target clientele is to build relationship with community centers, with after-school program, and also with every place where they meet, the parents and the children meet. So while I construct these kind of in relationship, I can get to the parents and give that benefit that at the end, they're going to be the one taking advantage of the program. The marketing strategy that I'm using is to reach out to every school in the neighborhood for now, and after I'm going to move out and get a broader idea. Also, it's going to be to align with as many places I can in Brooklyn and further to whatever they have a space. I'm going to post videos, actually I did post videos on YouTube on how the kids, they do Zumba, how the program instructor. And of course, word of mouth and medias like Facebook and Group Home for Special. And one of the things that I love the most is the photos on my website, tiptopshape.nyc, where people can go, can put feedback about the classes, can exchange ideas, and they can put whatever. There's always place for improvement. And my competitors in the area are a few after-school programs and the YMCA. But what is differentiate me and make me unique is that the Y, first of all, just give one class a week of Zumba, while I'm going to do Monday to Friday. And the after-school program just help with the homework. So what my specialties is that I put 3 areas in one. I do the fitness, I challenge their brain, and I give them something nutrition to feed themselves. My revenue for the first 4 quarters are $16,650. The gross margin is 67%, and the net margin is 57%. And this is how I'll be spending the price. I will use $200 in marketing between business card and better off my website. $150 to register the business. $300 I figured out for the first run. $80 for the CPR, which is extremely important when you deal with people, in general. And $300 for the ALPHA certification, which is a national certification for group fitness instructor, which is also another building block of the business. In conclusion, I do believe we didn't strive for obesity for two reasons. First of all, the food environment is wrong. And second of all, there's a lack of activity, physical activity. But if you want to change that and create a new culture, you need to act now. Let's help these kids to have better choices, to live healthier lives. So take my flyer on your way out. Join my community in Tip Top Shape NYC and sign your child to my next class. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Very well done. Fantastic.
Has the music back there?
So, we have questions from the judges, so how do you want to start?
Sure. So one of my questions is, where would you be hosting these classes? Are they going to be traveling, or are you going to have a physical location where they come in?
As far as now, I'm traveling in after-school program. I'm trying to, it's going to be, it is an add-up to schools because you have to be, realistic. Money, for the rent, I'd rather invest in, like I said, like advertising. And once I want to build a strong clientele, of course, my final goal is to open my own place.
Are you planning in your business plan? Have you planned about like a set of goals to going from 0 to 1 year, 2 years, like a plan? And if somewhere up in the plan, a portion that you would be actually contracting to the government, providing the services directly to the government, like the board of education, for example.
It will be one great, opportunity for me. So, like I said, I want to use 2015 to have like a more stable clientele. And of course, I'm already going to school districts in Brooklyn, because of course, if I started working with the DOE, it would be like, amazing. So every public school, had the same opportunity. And
Another question.
Are you going to provide this service? And how much were the revenues?
And the revenues are, we started when I started forecasting, I raised my thing on 1 class a week, and I will charge $20 because it's a 3 or 4 hour class between the Zumba, the workshop, and the Health is Net. And so after that, I'm going to start with 2 times a week. I would like to taste the, first the market to see how they respond, and after that, but my final goal, like I said, is to be Monday to Friday, and eventually, like I'll say in 3 years, to open my own space.
So I'd like to know more about the cost breakdown and a little bit more about what expenses you're foreseeing. So how much is each class? You mentioned $30 right now. Do you foresee that changing at all in the future? And then two, are you foreseeing taking on new employees as the business grows, or are you doing this all yourself?
As far as now, I'm doing everything by myself. Like I said, I'm a licensed Zumba instructor, and I do the workshop. It's like pretty much doing seminars that I'm doing right now to better myself. And of course, in the long run, I will be able to do in more than one location. So of course, I will have to take people that are of course certified and they have the same kind of skills that I do have.
You okay? Okay, sorry, we're limited on time for questions, so we should try to limit it to maybe, you can fight it out 2 questions per session. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Well done.